All right, let's talk about one of the biggest, most important questions that every single CSS aspirant has to grapple with right at the very start of their journey.
So this is the big one, right? The question on everyone's mind is, do I need to join an academy, or can I just do this on my own through self-study? It feels like a massive decision, and honestly, the pressure to get it right is huge.
But here's the thing. What if I told you this whole debate, this classic face-off between academy and self-study, is completely misunderstood? What if we're all asking the wrong question?
So let's just reframe this whole thing. The real conversation isn't about academy versus self-study. What we really need to focus on are the two things that actually drive success: having a clear direction and getting consistent evaluation. These two factors, they're the real game changers.
Okay, so let's break that down. First up, let's talk about the importance of direction. You can think of this as your strategic roadmap for the entire CSS journey.
So why is having a roadmap so critical? Well, it's because the CSS exam isn't your typical test. It's not about memorizing facts. No, this exam is designed to dig deeper. It's assessing your analytical skills, how you express your ideas, the relevance of your arguments, and your overall strategic thinking. It's a completely different beast.
So what does having clear direction even mean? It means you have a rock-solid grasp of the syllabus. It means you understand the specific demands of each paper. It means you're making smart choices about your subjects, and you've mastered the techniques for writing a great answer. See, it's not just about knowing what to study, but how to study effectively.
And this right here is where a lot of people get stuck. If you don't have that direction, jumping into self-study can quickly lead to just confusion. You end up wasting so much time and effort. And in that kind of situation, getting some guidance isn't just helpful, it's pretty much essential.
Now let's move on to that second key factor. And honestly, this is the one that so many people overlook. We're talking about the power of evaluation, measuring what actually matters.
You know, there's this really common myth that a lot of people buy into. They think that just by enrolling in an academy and showing up to classes, success is basically guaranteed. But that's just not how this works. Attending lectures isn't the finish line. Here's the bottom line. What truly matters is getting quality evaluation of your answers. It doesn't matter how many books you read or classes you attend if you never get honest, critical feedback on your own writing.
And the path to getting better is actually pretty straightforward. It's a simple loop. 1, you write answers regularly. 2, you get those answers checked by a competent mentor who really knows their stuff. And 3, you take that feedback and you actually use it to improve. That's it. That's the engine that drives your progress.
Okay, so we've got these two big ideas on the table: direction and evaluation. How do you use this to make the right choice for you? Let's put together your personalized strategy. It really just boils down to this. If you feel like you already have a clear sense of direction, then by all means, go for self-study. It can be way more efficient. But, and this is a huge but, you can never ignore evaluation. On the flip side, if you're feeling lost and you lack that direction, the smart move isn't just to join any academy. It's to find a mentor who can help you build that roadmap. And at the end of the day, you have to remember this. This exam is ultimately a test of you, not your academy. Your success comes down to your own critical thinking, your own analysis, and your own hard work.
So when you strip away all the noise and all the debate, what are we left with? Well, success in CSS is really built on 3 fundamental pillars.
And here they are, the keys to the whole thing. First, clear direction, so you know exactly where you're headed. Second, continuous evaluation, so you can track your progress and see where you need to improve. And third, disciplined effort, because without it, nothing else matters. So forget the old academy versus self-study debate. The real question you should be asking yourself is this: am I building my preparation on these 3 pillars? Because that is what will truly make all the difference.